If you guys need coins, training, players, even your MUT levels grinding for you, make sure to check out my new sponsor's website, MrMuttCoin.com. Use code Mike at checkout for 25% off. Hey, I just want to say before this video starts, for some reason, my audio program crashed right when I started saving the entire project. So the audio is not going to sound like this. It's going to sound not great, okay? So don't kill me too much. It's going to come directly from my camera and not my actual microphone. So I am sorry about that, but I just wanted to warn you before the video actually started. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We did it. We got 75 house rules wins. It took me the better part of a week. I'm talking playing every single night for like maybe 2-3 hours dedicated to house rules. Just for one 92 NAT player. If that doesn't deserve a like, maybe even a sub, I don't know what does. Today in Ultimate Team, there's actually some fairly cool content out right now. Derek Carr came out, he's a limited time card, and same with Demarius Randall. Derek Carr actually looks pretty decent, but obviously we're not gonna pick him up. This is the no money spent team, if you guys didn't already know. We're gonna go ahead and look at this house rules little event thing, and I just want to show you guys why I don't really think it was worth it. And if this happens again with 75 required wins, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Actually, let's be real, I'm probably gonna do it, but it's ridiculous, man. Essentially, you need 75 wins for an NAT Scary Hero Fantasy Pack. Now that guarantees you either Cam Newton, Tyler Lockett, or Earl Thomas, I want to say. Just, you know, I wish it was better. I wish the rewards were a little better, or I wish the win total was like, if it was like 30 wins, I'd be down, man. I'd be down. Because you think these games go by quickly, they don't. They don't go by quickly whatsoever. They took forever. My final game that I played to get that 75 wins was a grinded out type game, let me tell you. I feel like almost the entire game was just me turning the ball over, then him turning the ball over, and pretty much seeing who can get the best positioning based on their defense. Eventually, I got some decent positioning. And surprisingly enough, I was absolutely shocked when it happened, but the man Tariq Cohen, my backup running back, got me a touchdown from over 20 yards out, which got me 12 points, 13 with the extra point. That was absolutely huge. And then it just came down to my defense. And my defense was absolutely locked down the entire game. I think the guy's name was Run Game Easy or something like that. Let me tell you, the run game was not easy for him whatsoever. We were out there sweating up a storm. I swear to God, like I was sitting up in my seat, like I had my controller right here. I was sweating so hard to get these 75 wins. I ran into a bunch of subscribers last night and the night before. It was actually a really, really cool experience. You guys messaged me, I messaged you back. So shout out to you guys, you know who you are. Thanks so much for all the support as of late. You guys are just freaking killing it. And out of all that, we got 2,800 bats, which is not even a lot. You can't really do much with it, but we're not even gonna talk about the bats at this point. We're gonna go directly into this pack here. And as you guys see, Monster Play 75 wins fantasy pack. We get one of these bad boys. Now, I'm gonna open it now, but I think it'll be interesting to see if when I open this, or if I wait to open this until tomorrow, or I don't know. I'm probably just gonna get it now, but you guys see the 3 available cards that you get. And I'm gonna go over my thought process on who I think that you guys should choose. So first off, Cam Newton, I wouldn't choose Cam Newton, okay? There's a lot of cheap, good options at quarterback, and I don't think Cam Newton is the move. So then it comes down to Tyler Lockett or Earl Thomas. Now, the thing with Earl Thomas, well, don't wanna do that, we're gonna look at him. The thing with Earl Thomas, right? He only has 86 speed. That's really not very good. Even look at someone like Jamal Adams, who's kind of slow. He has 87 speed, but he makes up for it with his hit power. He makes up for it with his abilities. 6'1", 86 speed is too slow, in my opinion. It is definitely too slow. My current my current free safety is Brian Dawkins, but I don't even play him. I actually subbed Jamal Adams over there. I don't think Earl Thomas is the move. 94 zone coverage is fantastic. 80 main coverage is pretty good. 85 hit power is decent, but 5'10", only 86 speed. I don't really think that's the move. So then that leaves you Tyler Lockett essentially by default. And I don't even think Tyler Lockett is that insane. Now, we'll take a look at his stats here. He's got 90 speed. He's got 90 deep route running. So those two right there are really, really good. He has 93 catching as well. only 86 catch in traffic, so I wish that was a little bit higher, but the 90 deep route running and 90 speed is definitely very, very nice. And you can also use Tyler Lockett as a punt return guy and a kick return guy, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So right now, my main receiving core is Torrey Holt, Donald Driver, and Julio Jones, right? So I could use another receiver for sure. We always play Torrey Holt in the slot, and so I normally have Donald Driver and Julio Jones on the outside. Now, honestly, having Tyler Lockett on the outside along with Torrey Holt and Donald Driver, that could be pretty sick. And for that reason, I'm going to be picking Tyler Lockett. Now, as you guys see, Tyler Lockett is a power-up card, and I'm not going to lie, I'm thinking about powering him up. We're going to go check the auction house and see what we can get. Now, we're going to check Tyler Lockett's power-up price, and it's going for about 42,000 coins. That's kind of steep. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of steep. But you know what? I think for the sake of today's video, we're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to power up Tyler Lockett. Now, I know I'm going to need this card right here. And actually, you know what? I'm going to wait on buying this. I might have a power-up pass available. We're going to buy his Must Superstar card because obviously we're going to have that. So that's about 35,000 coins that we spent. And then we're also going to have to buy the power for around 40,000 coins. Now, obviously, the price is inflated just a little bit. It's going to be expensive. I get that. We're also probably going to have to buy training, but I think this card is going to be a card that I'm going to use for a little bit, and it's NAT, so why not just power it up? So we're just going to go ahead and buy Malcolm Jenkins and quick sell him for some training. This should be a fair amount. I want to say it is, yeah, 2,500 training, so this should be more than enough to power up Tyler Lockett and maybe add on some abilities. All right, so we're going to add all these upgrades here to Mr. Tyler Lockett, use up all the training that we have if necessary. Do we have this little power-up pass? I thought we did. So that's a good utilization of the power-up pass. If you guys don't really know what those are, you probably should. This right here, just the basic 85 overall Tyler Lockett is actually kind of decent. So 890 training there, 1,700 training there. Oh my God, this is tough. 1,300 training there. And then we're going to add in this Tyler Lockett, and that's going to get us some fairly good stats, a 93 overall Lockett. So we're going to add on the basic chemistries, and eventually I want to add on like go deep chemistry to my team, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. We're going to add on balanced O here, and I don't think I'm going to add on any abilities because I don't want to take away any of my other X Factor players, but just so that you guys can actually see here, for the tier 1 we have Clutch, Indoor Baller, Homer, In Specialist, Matchup Nightmare, Streak Specialist, Double Move Elite, Slant Specialist, and Return Man. Those are decent. For tier 2, we're going to go all the way back up here. In Specialist, Double Move Elite, Slant Specialist, Homer, Indoor Baller, Clutch, Streak Specialist, Matchup Nightmare, Post Specialist, and Return Man. So the Post Specialist is good. Streak Specialist is also good. And now for the final tier 3 abilities, we have Slot-O-Matic, Cross Specialist, Jukebox. That's actually kind of sick that he gets Jukebox. Double Move Elite, In Specialist, Grab and Go, that's also a really, really good ability. Slant Specialist, Clutch, Indoor Baller, Matchup Nightmare, Streak Specialist, Homer, Post Specialist, and Return Man. So, those are all the abilities that he gets. Does he get Slot Apprentice anytime soon? Not really. Not really. Doesn't look like it. He has to get a 95 overall. So, yeah, he's not going to be at a 95 overall very soon. But we're going to go ahead and add Tyler Lockett to the team, and then we can go ahead and check out his stats. All right, so I'm actually going to put him as my #1 wide receiver. This Tyler Lockett should be really, really good. I'm excited to use him, and when the month 10 cards come out tomorrow that we're going to be able to get, we should be able to add in some absolute goons of players. I mean absolute goons. So we're going to go ahead and add Donald Driver as the slot receiver here. And our 4th-string wide receiver is now going to be Julio Jones. So we actually have a legitimate 4 wide receivers on our team. It's not going to be like 3 wide receivers and just some random guys. I'm going to actually take out John Ross in the lineup. We're going to add in a Marquise Hollywood Brown just because I kind of like the way Hollywood plays a little bit better than John Ross. We're going to just do a substitute for this position only. And there we go. That is the new receiving core that we have. Tyler Lockett, Donald Driver, Torrey Holt. We have Jim Brown, obviously, running the football. So we're going to go ahead and take a look here at Tyler Lockett. We can compare him to Torrey Holt. He is a 93 overall wide receiver. He has the same speed. He has much better catching at 95. Catching traffic is 82, 86 spectacular catch, 85 short route running, 88 medium route running, and 91 deep route running. This card should be nasty, man. This card should be nasty. Also comparing him to Donald Driver, obviously he is 3 overalls higher, so he's going to be much better, but still, I really, really do like this card. And then the last and final change that we're going to make to the lineup is we're actually going to move Tyler Lockett as our #1 kick returner and #1 punt returner. So right now, John Ross is our #1 kick returner. We're going to take him out of there, and we're going to put on Tyler Lockett. I think it's just going to be good. I want to utilize this card as much as I can. It is an NAT card, like I said, so I want to utilize it as much as possible. We're going to add him as the #1 punt returner as well. And there you go, man. There you go. That is the new addition to the team, the free 93 overall most feared player that I had to get 75 wins to use. Oh my God, absolutely insane, man, ridiculous. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this little pickup, this little analyzation of the team and the additions that we've had today. All right, boys, that is it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you are new, and guys, I will see you in my next upload.